Episode 14. This area kind of looked like a kitchen to me, for some reason. It's all these canisters and these people standing around. Kind of feels like we're in line for some kind of lunch handout or something like that. But I know that isn't what this is. I just don't know what it actually is. I'm sure they're standing here for something. I'll never find out though. Anyway, we're starting this episode finishing off that exotic gun quest that I started in the last episode. I foolishly ended last episode without actually completing that exotic quest. Thought it'd take a little bit too long to actually farm all of these things, but looking back, probably would have been better just to do the entire quest all in one episode, which was the original plan, but I guess I didn't realize how short this step would be. Much shorter than I realized. In between the last episode and this one, I was farming these Vex data fragments a little bit. Just enough to make it quick at the start of the episode here. We're now at 93%. Gotta find a few more guys lying around somewhere. Wherever they are. We should wrap up this exotic quest pretty quickly the start of this episode, but I guess the rest of this episode, the meat of it, is really going to be this Ash and Iron stuff that would have included some new story content, I guess. There's still a bunch of things to do over around here in Kepler, like getting all these secret chests or whatever those are. And I did actually find out how you upgrade the last, well, how you get the last upgrade for Matter Morph. Or was it Matter Spark? Whatever. You get it through some higher difficulty shenanigans. You turn up the difficulty to, not legendary, but whatever's above that, fabled or mythic or something. One or both of them, and that just sounds like too much work to me, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Just gonna do this one exotic quest and maybe see what else it might lead into. And then I think we're done with Kepler. Where's it actually pointing me towards? It might be faster to teleport. It might have been back then, but if I just teleport now, it might just be too long of a wait time while the screen fades to black and fades back in. We're already here. Gotta do this again? Yeah. Not that one. Please open faster. Oh, icon's pointing this way, I guess? Or that's probably something else. Probably just some kind of secret chest. No, actually, we are in the search area, so let's find a cannon. This is funny. Just kind of floating off the ground. Can find a better place for it, I guess. Alright, so where's the cannon? Up there. We need Matter Morph. All of this wasn't here before. Get out of my way. Mattermorph is where we're using all the abilities again. And actually, if we're using all the abilities, maybe Mattermorph is behind this thing if we have to use Rosetta, which is not really an ability, but I guess it's sort of an ability based on the game's own ruling. Okay, we got some green stuff. So that means Mattermorph is nearby, right? Well, there's a chest for Mattermorph, but where's Mattermorph itself? We've been in this room before, but I don't know if there was actually Mattermorph in here. I don't see it. Let's try this room again. How odd. A chest that says we require Mattermorph to open it, but didn't have to use Mattermorph at all. I don't think it's in this room. Can we just kind of reach through the wall? We cannot. Guess we gotta find Mattermorph. And I guess there's more area to check over here. There's at least more green stuff. Maybe in this room? Damn, where is this thing? Even if we found one, it would be too far away from our objective. I think we only got like 30 seconds of holding it. And from a game design perspective, if this is anything to go by, it feels like this is just too much distance between what we were just looking at and where we want to go. This is nothing. Damn, I might have to look this up. It always comes back to this. Having to look things up for Destiny. Objective says over there, but we know what we need for that. Maybe we gotta get Mattermorph from the previous room and bring it forward and then go back with the cannon. Okay, wait. Is this where Mattermorph is? This isn't always a sign of where it is, but... Well, we know Matter Spark can go inside these vents. If that means anything. But now we're in the same problem where I feel like this is too far away from anything. Where does this go? This doesn't help. Or does it? Does it give us like a shortcut if we get matter morph over here? Can't think of a single place where matter morph is in this area. Very slow door. Oh, back here. I'm pretty sure this door has nothing to do with anything, though. Maybe we're not getting to the ash and iron stuff this episode after all. Alright, time to look it up. This isn't really something that I care to spend too much time on. Graviton through the ages. Yeah, step 13 is one of the first ones that comes up. And this guide says, as soon as I can scroll down there, yep, find it inside the search area. No, that's the wrong step actually. Okay, here we go. The large tunnel with imps, open area. High above a relocator requires Mattermorph, I know. Look for a large metal tube in the corner, so it was in the same room. Okay, I'll find your large red tube. And let's just double check those instructions. Gotta use matter spark for something, I guess. With the tube. This one? Wouldn't have known to check this thing myself. Yeah, it was just hidden inside here the entire time. But why does this say matter spark? Sitting inside it is a... oh no wait, it doesn't say matter spark, it says matter morph. That's the one. I don't know, just kind of hiding it inside this tube. Feels weird to search around and not find it the way that I was. I guess the puzzle was that it was hidden or something. There we go. And search, I guess. There. If this is the last step, then this would have slotted in nicely at the end of the last episode. If I actually bothered to finish it all in one episode. Well, it doesn't matter. These episodes don't have to be cleanly cut or whatever. Just recording the experience. Well, you sure got the pieces of the thing. Looks just like the blueprint I saw a few months back. I guess it's a few 100,000 months back at this point, he chuckles. The only thing left is to get back together and get it back together and functioning. I know a guy. he turns to leave. When you don't follow, he turns back a little sheepish. Sorry, it's Drifter. The guy knows Mr. Drifter. I think that contraption of his in the caldera might be able to help us out. Oh? Assemble it using the sieve? That was this flag thing that was sitting here before. I used to think it was part of the quest, and then I learned it wasn't, but now it is actually part of the quest. How do I do the sieve? I guess I have to look back at this guide. Glad I didn't close it. The sieve is a public event style activity which only appears every few hours on the Kepler map in the caldera. Well, I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, keep an eye out for it on the destination map to ensure you are around when it's available. Yeah, this would have been something that I could have done, I guess, in the last episode when this map was around, or when this flag was around. I guess just another regret. Kind of annoying, though. Well, I can't just sit here waiting, so we're gonna do this other thing. Lord Saladin in the tower? No, that's Iron Banner. We're not doing Iron Banner. Where is, this Ash and Iron thing? It was previously a quest on my screen here, but now it's not. Is Ash and Iron even like a story thing? I'm beginning to question what this episode might even end up being. Oh hey, the sleep begins in 35 minutes. Well, that's good to know. Could have started this episode later if I knew that was going to start in 30 minutes. Where is... I guess it would be here in the portal? This is just the arena though. I wanna do the story quest. Is this not a story thing? It doesn't look like one. Well, I guess I can just do the arena. The tower has been breached by the Conductor's forces, defend Vanguard headquarters, and uncover Maya Sundaresh's latest plot. Okay, I guess that might be the story then. They call it an arena though, so... I would have thought this would have been some kind of multiplayer matchmaking thing, if it's called an arena. I guess I just don't know what an arena is. That seems to be new terminology.
Coral Vex, more of Maya's goons. They're taking salvaged FOTC tech.
What? They're already in the tower. Only Night Watch available to respond.
I'm afraid that's correct. Maya's tactics are evolving. I'm in the EDZ now, investigating a lead that might explain things. But I'll need you to defend the tower while I get some answers.
Is this the start of the story? I'm pretty sure...
Those Vex are tossing our caches onto multiple transmat routes out of the city.
Golden Age salvage?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was some sort of quest at the tower last time I saw it on my screen. Like we had to talk to the Drifter or something, or Devram K or someone. I guess we're doing this now. It's kinda neat that they're doing this in the tower though. guess this is the first time you've ever fought anything at the tower. Feels sort of sudden though, that they're just here in this public space. This place where players kind of hang out and would probably be pretty heavily defended, I guess. Maybe I am missing some kind of cutscene or some conversation with someone where they say, oh no, the Vex are at the tower, or something like that. We don't really have to fight these guys, do we? There it is.
With Rasputin gone, scout teams have been searching for artifacts to reinforce city defenses. I've been collecting Warmind hardware, pointing it at gaps in our security. We should have been able to see this coming.
Well, I guess that explains why they got here without any real hassle, I guess. Gaps in our security. First time in a while since we've heard the name Rasputin. It's fun, they're pointing you through the this secret route in the tower.
They completely blindsided us. Warsat surveillance is gone, but how did they get this far without an alert?
Yeah, this doesn't seem like any kind of multiplayer activity, more like a straight up mission. Not like a story mission, but still.
It's a swarm unit. Make every shot count, my friend.
I always felt like Rasputin's departure from the story was kind of sudden. I guess there was that entire season or whatever dedicated to him. But I don't really know if I can say anything that he did in the story that had any impact.
The Vex were stealing Warmind tech from us.
At least nothing that was memorable to me. Though I guess I can say that for most characters in Destiny. Like things that they physically do out in the world or whatever. It's all just kind of stuff that you either see in cutscenes or you don't. These guys do things out in the world at least, these frames. And I guess sometimes the NPCs like Ikora or Zavala are out in the world with you. Feels pretty rare though.
This unit has a call sign dating back to the Red War. Gaul's elite. They were here the day the tower fell.
They're wearing
The Red War, huh?
devices. The yoke of control. Maya Sundry, the conductor, controls this legion.
That's impossible. Something isn't right.
I missed. My grenade did a weird curve up into the sky. Very weird. Well, these two are like kind of mixed together. Weird.
Vex working in coordination with the Red Legion. Maya's influence grows with the day.
She has access to the entire Vex network. She must have found another timeline where the Red Legion are still around and yanked them into ours.
That's a better explanation than just saying that they're still around after all these years or whatever. Just about have my super, though this should take care of it too. As long as I don't kill myself. Okay, there we go.
Good work. I knew the city could count on you.
This was just a smash and grab. What is Maya looking for?
They want what the Conductor has always wanted. To usher a new golden age of her own design. Now with the Legion and the Vex. I'm no friend of the Red Legion, though I pity them to come under Maya's thrall.
Is that all of our conversation stuff? There was still like 30 more seconds on the timer there. Thought there'd be more. I'll just do some inventory management and head back out. So I haven't really thought about using this exotic chess piece yet. I guess I could swap it out for the one that I have right now and just swap out my melee. This new exotic that I got from the campaign is, I guess, meant to be used with the strand melee, the threaded needle or whatever it's called. Never been a fan of using that because you have to time when it comes back and all. But I guess this exotic might make it interesting. Maybe sometime later. So yeah, we did that story. It'd be great if there was like a quest line for this I could follow. There's a bunch of these reclaim things, I guess. How do I... Yeah, there's a story here, but how do I do the story? Kicked off a system-wide gold rush for ancient technology, bid to expand our domain. Vanguard armories and city foundries reclaim once quarantined territories and secure golden age tech. Not sure if it's so much of a story because they're doing away with seasonal stories as it is a setup to do some kind of activity or something. But it is talking about some kind of evolving story here, clues that reveal the Conductor's plan, emergence of new allies, and hints of a dark threat on the horizon, so there is a story. We did this one, what's next? Is there someone I was supposed to talk to about this? Do I have to look up how to start the story? I might have to. Okay, this is gonna be a weird episode, but sure. Let's see, Destiny, Ash and Iron. How to start? Maybe I'm the only one having this problem though. No, it doesn't seem like anyone is having the same problem I'm having. Okay, here's an overview page, I guess, from some website. It should at least tell me what I can expect from this. It's DLC, Reclaim Mode, Return of the Plaguelands. Right, that was a thing. It started on September 9th. Power level is now 550, we're 160. But how do I do it? This isn't talking about how to do the activities, it's just talking about new armor and weapons. Okay, here we go. Reclaim activity. So it's in Portal, sure. But I don't want to do Iron Banner, so I guess I have to scroll down on this and just click one of the reclaim things, I guess. But how do I like see the full list of all the reclaim stuff? How would I even know like reclaim is the new seasonal thing compared to Expedition? Is that even new? What is crawl? The coil? That's like an old thing. Is this the icon for new seasonal stuff? It can't be. This here is the icon for new seasonal stuff, so that's the one I should be looking out for, I guess. But I don't see any of these with that icon. But I do know Reclaim is the one that I should be going into. I might have to figure out the rest of this off screen, but if this episode is just going to be my weird, confused introduction to this new gameplay stuff, I guess we'll just sample Reclaim Conductor's Keep. I have no idea what any of this means. And I guess it'll be the first time since I started recording where we'll be doing some matchmaking. If anyone's online. Is this better? I guess so. Seems like someone's online. At least 2 people. So, if they're doing away with seasonal stories in favor of this, how does the story work? Like, how do I experience it? Do I just like click on a random playlist
There's an awful lot of hardware out there, both
and this is
tech
it?
and vehicles.
I do love rolling in a tank. Nearest thing a mortal can do to experiencing the power of a light bearer.
At first glance, this seems to be some kind of a defense mode or something. Reclaim bunker trigraph, it says. I got a man down. And so am I. I must have died to the same exact thing. Something to kill over here? Don't worry guys, I got it. Damn, he's immune. Is it that thing? Is that the thing making you immune? It was. Damn, there's another thing making him immune. It's always like this in Destiny. Always something making some guy immune. Am I doing the right thing, going after this guy? Not like morally, but like gameplay-wise. Don't want to be abandoning my team for something that doesn't actually pan out. Alright, can we finally kill this guy? No, we can't. Well, I'm going to assume there's more further in. It worked the last time. There's some stuff on the right side of the screen, solar focus and grid or something. I had no idea that there could be buffs appearing on that side of the screen. Oh, they have shields now, huh? I'm glad this guy's chasing me, because I need to find this thing. I need him around to kill as soon as I break that thing, wherever it is. It might be like down a different corridor. Oh, someone brought up the progress like hundreds and hundreds. I don't know how. Yeah, I think I was doing the wrong thing going after this guy. Because now the rest of the team is here, I guess. No idea what I'm doing here. Oh hey, that's kinda cool. That's her face. Maybe the crystal was further in and I just gave up too soon. Oh yeah, you found the crystal. Nice job. Just know that I did most of the work. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We do some kind of random objective and that opens up a chest.
Very fancy.
For hundreds and hundreds of progress. Not a defensive mode like I thought it was. Oh, we get to choose one of these, so like a roguelite. Reassimilator, grenades, large melee, devour, final blows, low health, recharger, bolt stacks. I guess I like bolt stacks. Didn't read all of that, but I guess it means more bolt stacks, so that's something. Did that take everyone with me, or... I'm going to assume I didn't just screw everyone out of that area if they still want to stay there. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, that's a small amount of research, I guess. Seems like the thing to do is to go after these larger ones, though. This guy seemed annoying. I knew it. I knew you were annoying. Death in 2 hits. I guess I'll just hang out over here until we clear out this chest. All my teammates seem very strong, at least. Oh no, I killed myself. Or was it the enemy? Can't tell. We did it. And I got this thing, the pike.
What a
It's
great
mine.
find. Jinju and I are excited to study it.
It's not very strong, is it? It's very,
Carry a gun.
very slow.
Better to have gun carry you.
Is this useful for something? I don't know. I have no idea what that thing was. I was a little late to pull the trigger here. All the enemies are dead before I use my super. Is that my Ionic Trace or the teammates? Can't actually tell. Ionic Charge, whatever it's called. Oh, we're looking for diamond and square, I guess. Diamond, square. This is something from like a previous exotic quest. So now we need square, triangle, square. There's a square. There's a triangle. There's a square.
Very good.
Alright, I guess I know how this game mode works now. Just takes a few runs, I guess. Devour. More ionic. Don't we already have that? So, does this stack or... Let's just try something else, I guess. It just seems to apply, huh? Causes precision damage. Oh no, we need to do precision damage, so I don't think I can do that too well. Yeah, just give me health back if I'm low on health, I guess. Wait, did that change out my ionic tracing? Do I only get one? Because I don't see it on the right side anymore. Oh, and here's this thing. It's too late now, but apparently you can ride that. Now here's a familiar area. I wonder how long this goes for. I don't actually see a timer. Oh wait, there it is in the bottom right. The UI has changed with this new thing they're doing, I guess. In here. A lot of stuff going on, not sure how to tackle it first. This encrypting guy. Very, very annoying, very spongy. And another shield. Yeah, I ran out of ammo on my other gun. Another annoying shielded guy. Well, these guys are going for this one, I guess. Which opens up that thing. And now the shield is still up. I guess the enemies are raising in strength as we get to subsequent areas, as you would expect. Disruptor charge? Oh, because I destroyed the thing. No, wait. Thought that would have given me the ability to remove the shield. Well, it was removed somehow, by someone who knows what they're doing, I guess.
Engineers at foundries will go crazy for this.
I see. We're standing in this thing. As long as we don't die. Damn. What got me? Damn, I didn't want to waste my super on that small bit of health. I guess I should have. Is this still going? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's going alright. I'm kind of out of luck if I don't have special ammo. Oh, there's something... Okay. This is what we were waiting for.
Collect what you can before leaving. So complicated, this tech. Will be a nice puzzle for Anna.
Should be another option to change our thing,
Their
right?
battlefield commander's been sighted. Let's finish strong, Guardian.
What's this? Research Optus. Maya Sundaresh, where is she now? Come speak to me if time will allow. Maya searches across the deserted plain. A hidden facility comes into view. Its architectural structure changing every time she takes a step. She could be here, but she is not. War sent materials are her last shot. Weird to be getting that in the middle of an activity like this. Right, I guess we gotta move on. Thought there would be an option to change out our thing. I wanted the bolt charges back. I guess that ship has sailed. Yeah, I guess this is a place from Destiny 1, isn't it? That is most certainly not an enemy from Destiny 1, though. I'm not going to do very much damage with just this gun. At least I got this. Oh, but it's already at halfway, so yeah, now it's immune. Never mind. Triangle... At least I can do puzzles. Oh, it's just all triangles all the way down. Now it's all diamonds. Just don't shoot any triangles. We need more diamonds. Can we change these? Oh wait, that's a diamond now. I guess they're periodically changing on their own. More diamonds. At least I think they're changing. Okay, and we're back to this. I have a little bit of ammo on my other gun, but I'm trapped. That was cheap. In the end, not very much damage with this thing. Probably gonna need some heavy ammo if I want to do any real damage. I guess abilities work too. Get me out of here. Come on, I'm in the middle of my ability here. Yeah, this primary is no good for getting out of that thing. Very annoying. Well, I can't say I fully understand this activity, but I guess I understand enough to get through. Not very well, though.
We're a long way from reclaiming the plague lands entirely, but this was a good start.
Now we know Siva is gone for good. We might convince Encoder to lift quarantine. Who knows what Golden Age tech we could find?
Unfortunately, we're second to that idea. I suspect we'll have to bang heads with Maya for every bit of it.
I guess we can hand these out. I don't know. I don't know what these guys did, other than carry me. This kind of looks cool, though. Alright, we've experienced some of the Ash and Iron story, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure. Things seem to be stopping at 170, but I did read that the power level went up to like 550 or something, so I'm pretty sure it's going to increase beyond what I'm seeing here. Let's just be one of my item slots that's holding me back on the item level. Like, this one. I guess I need like a higher level thing here. Maybe. Seems like a huge pain though to farm all of this armor and power. If there's no more story here, then this might be the last episode that I record for the Ash and Iron part of this. Maybe. I think there was some kind of exotic quest, wasn't there? At least I think that was mentioned somewhere. Might be like something that they update the game with later. Well, I could always record an episode for that later if it does actually pop up. But let's check on this one. Should be around the time, I think. Yeah, just about. Can we just start it from the map here? Do I have to go over here? I guess we'll try. If I can wrap up this thing, the exotic weapon, in the end of this episode, I guess we can call it there. Oh no, we could have started it from here. Great. At least the load time isn't too bad. So here we go. What exactly do we have to do for this? There is matchmaking, so hopefully I can get carried. Nothing specific we have to do, right? It just sounds like we have to go through it. Yeah, just complete it. It seems like this exotic quest is meant to introduce you to the multiplayer component of the expansion. Of course, most people have probably already been doing this for weeks, but I'm just taking it at my own pace, so hope they don't mind if I'm really slow at this. Although this activity is quite as long as the last activity we just did, this episode could end up being pretty long. Any moment now.
We've been using Gambit to charge up the hall for years. Something tells me a little dark matter is just what it needs to do whatever the hell it's gonna do. Don't ask me. I'm just a pawn. The 9 are moving the pieces. But I got a feeling we're close to some answers, and the hall's the key. I'll send down some mineheads. Keep the local creeps off them while I work.
Hardware is on the move to your location. Prep the site, please.
Yeah, it seems like we can use Matterspark even in this multiplayer thing. Just didn't really think of it as a thing that you would use outside of, well, whatever the main story was. Are we just waiting on this? Maybe? This does seem to be some kind of defense quest. Okay, they're hampering. I missed. Progress is being made. Guess I jumped the gun on using Transcendence there. It seems like our bar in the top left expanded to further out. Like the checkpoint was previously at the first third and now it's at the 2/3 mark or so. Well, we seem to be progressing. This is kind of like basically just the public event where we defend the Glimmer Extractor, right? Gotta remember I have this grenade launcher. Very useful to use this. If I remember.
That dark matter was just what we needed. The hull's all charged up and ready to go. It's starting to drift toward the horizon, almost like a gravitational pull. I'm burning thrusters just to keep it in place. I don't know what'll happen when I let this bird loose, but I'm seeing this through, even if my instincts are telling me to scram. I don't know how long I can hold it, so you better get there double time, hero.
Oh, does this just go again?
Isn't going to give up that easily. Finish them off.
Do we just exit at any time, or... No, wait, it's still going. Still the same quest. Oh, no, wait. It's already shielded. Great. Again? You just killed me. Oh, it's vulnerable now. Great. Nope, never mind. It's not actually vulnerable. Just kinda looked like it was. With Matter Spark Blast, it says. Got it. You know, I wasn't reading the top left. I'm glad they spelled it out for us, but I didn't really want to use Matter Spark. So how do I get over there? Like this? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, someone got it. Doesn't matter if I die as long as I get the damage in. Alright, we need another one. Where's the jump button now? Because X is activating the Matter Spark Blast, as I thought it would. Do I? No, X is on jump. That's weird. Somewhere in my bindings, the jump and the Matter Spark Blast are both taking up the same niche, I guess. And that's causing some problems with jumping at the same time as using the blast. Gonna have to fix that, I guess. So where's that last servitor? I know how to get up there, but I need to be able to jump to do it. This is a big problem. I actually gotta fix these bindings. Okay, someone else got it. Yeah, I guess that update that changed the vehicle controls really screwed with my bindings there.
The chassis to run you off. Turn them inside out.
Bonus dark matter. Sounds like it's the ending. Is this like Gambit where it's better to gather a whole bunch at once? Probably not. We can no longer accumulate dark matter. What does that mean? We have to stop something from blocking us getting the dark matter? Well, there's still dark matter around. I'm not sure what they were saying. Oh no. Ah, just too far away. Well, I did my job. Oh no. No, I left some behind. I didn't do my job. Anyone else want to deposit? I guess that's all we got. Objective failed.
I know you wanted to rob those vacs, but just walking away from a firefight like that is accomplishment enough.
Alright, a bunch of things that I don't know what they do, never bother to learn, and we got the exotic in the first step. We could have left as soon as we did that. Oh, it just keeps on going.
Drifter's busy eating something that smells like cat food, but he says that the next drill is on its way.
How long does it keep on going? Alright, gotta take out the shield. This might be the kind of activity that just keeps on going. I might have to quit after this round. This step seems to be the same thing we were doing for the first part when we first spawned in, so I'm pretty sure it is just kind of repeating. It's kind of neat to see the hole hanging out there though. Glad I looked up.
That's some good shooting, hero. Those exiles will think twice before coming back to these parts.
On my Earth, we had certain areas that were plagued by perpetual conflict, endlessly invaded by one hostile force or another. I'm afraid the abundance of dark matter makes this location one of those troubled areas. The exiles will be back soon enough.
It just seems to be continually establishing contact with the Drifter. That's just the quest design, is it then?
Finally poked their head up.
Or the mission,
Go
whatever
check
this is
it
called.
off.
Well, I guess we can stick around for the boss. This is part 2 to the drill, I guess. That was a lot of damage. This guy's got like a meta build or something. No, the guy's way over there. Well, you got him. Or does this boss just go down really quickly?
We got a whole mess of extra goons coming in. Time
Okay, I
to
guess we can
earn
try
your
this
keep.
again. Oh, I see. This is the guy that was shutting down operations, just like Gambit. He just went down so quickly last time I didn't realize. I'll leave the rest of those modes to them. Alright, we're done. We finally got the bonus objective. And a fancy golden chest, I guess, with
I never knew why
another
the hall was
exotic
so
chest
hungry
piece.
for dark motes. Guess I still don't, truth be told. But the Nine ain't the type you pester. Their answers are just more mysteries.
Yeah, this really does just keep on going, so thanks for the run, guys. I guess I'll be leaving now. No one minds, right? If there is actually an end to this quest, keep calling it a quest, an end to this, whatever multiplayer this activity is, then I'd feel bad for leaving halfway through, but I'm pretty sure it just keeps on going. Okay. We got our exotic gun. I guess I'll play around with that off-screen. Graviton Spike. What even is this? I guess it's like an evolution of Graviton Lance or something like that, if it's using the same name Graviton. But yeah, one of Ikora's special projects, I suppose. Maybe I'll like it more than Graviton Lance, which I didn't even bother to remember what kind of gun it was, like a pulse rifle or a scout rifle or something. I don't really use hand cannons, but I guess we'll see. Off screen though. For now I'll have to figure out how exactly the story works in Ash and Iron, if there's even like a equivalent story like there was back in the seasonal things. And if not, I'll probably just be back whenever they have a new campaign with Outlaws or whatever it's called. Until then, now would be a good time to take a break.